welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Los Angeles Angels have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Michelle Guzman. What do you have on her, Singy?
She's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in her career. She's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch her work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go. Digging in for Oakland, Colt Heath.
Second baseman, Colt Heath.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 12:35.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. In there at the knees. Strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker will hit next. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, this is a big time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And a foul ball. Low off of first with 2 away. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. At the belt and fires. Got him. That's the third out. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. One down. So in now for the Angels, Michelle Guzman. Obviously a player who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that she hits both righties and lefties. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
Second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Here we go.
Guzman back to work. And a strike in there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pulls that one foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. And there's one away.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Kevin Alcantara. Guzman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and she was a 6th-round draft pick in 2023. The Angels leading by 2 here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Jordan Groshans. First pitch just misses. The A's down by a pair here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And here it comes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Guzman back to work. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. This is Dylan Carlson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. 1 out, bases empty. Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her.
Keith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and she just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Oakland goes quietly. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the A's nothing.
Now back, the designated hitter, Michelle Guzman.
That's hard hit on the line. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Here comes a pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outman puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Anaheim, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And the pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. O'Neill going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Kevin Alcantara up next for the A's. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Alcantara measures 6 feet 6 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Alcantara tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Wouldn't chase that time.
Let it fly. Let's go. Crush the stuff right here. Let it fly.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. She throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Groshans batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Halos leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. In there at the knees, and that's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him looking, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Zumba.
Popped up. Caminero under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quiet. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. His split numbers between June and July there. And the right-hander back to work. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Out to short, Neto. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dylan Carlson up next for the A's. That's to third. Beatty to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cole.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Colt Heath, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. It's the Angels 3 and the A's nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The pitch timer expired before she started her windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Dominant performance for her today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and she's had an answer for just about every hitter she's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock her off her stride too much.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Langoliers having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Man at first, 1 away.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The pitch.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Oakland. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Base is empty, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Michelle Guzman. She's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
one ripped. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Alcantara leading things off and takes a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Swings and misses. That is strike two. Guzman into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Groshans into box again, takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The Angels up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-0. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. 2 down, nobody on here in the finale of this 4-game set. On a line out towards center. Tracks it down for the out, and that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Dylan Carlson. And a pitch.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Kicks and deals. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
It's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Colt Keith up next for the A's.
Hey, be patient, pick one out and drive it, kid.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now this is in the air down the line. Gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Nathaniel Lowe up next for the A's.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And a foul ball. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Out. A double play to end it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But she had total command of this game, and she saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.